Hello everyone, I am Griffin. We are back with another reaction video. We are reacting to Isaac Butterfield. I know there's probably going to be a lot of reaction videos to this guy, but I love him. He's absolutely hilarious. He's great. He's very logical, and I like his opinions. I agree with a lot of things that he says. So I'm sorry if there's a lot of reaction videos to this guy, but you know, it's just I like him. Now his video is, I'm not exactly sure what it's on. I haven't seen it yet, but it's titled "This is Disgusting." And when it comes to this, my first thought is it's going to be about kids and probably something that is, you know, should be common sense. So let's get right into it. Let's see what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very young son, 17 weeks old in fact, and something that surprised me since becoming a father is how protective I am of him. There are so many thoughts that run through your mind as a parent. You're always worried.
By the way, if Isaac Butterfield ever says this, I want to say congratulations on becoming a father. And I'm sorry you had to turn 30. It sucks. It sucks. After 30, everything goes downhill. Your body just says, fuck you. But congrats on becoming a father, man. I hope your son grows up very well.
About what's going to happen with them and how you can be there to keep them safe. Every natural instinct you've ever heard of kicks in from the moment you meet your child, and my wife Claire is exactly the same. We spend hours every week talking about the strange challenges that our son will go on to face in a very different and difficult world. One of those changes is the graphic books that are being shown to young children, and this seems to be
I have seen a lot of this stuff, and I agree with what Isaac has been saying about this stuff, and a lot of logical people say about this stuff. You know, people who know common sense, think logically, and have a fucking brain. Don't put this stuff in schools. Don't teach it to kids. Leave kids alone. If they want to learn about it when they grow up, let them learn about it. Just leave kids out of this. Kids are sponges. They will take everything pretty much literally. Let kids grow up being kids. Don't show this or teach kids this stuff. It's not right.
Be happening more and more every single week. This isn't like a kid stumbled across porn. These are aimed at children. It's very different. Not to mention a lot of these books are probably read by your local drag queen.
Oh yeah, here's another thing that gets me. All right, despite what people think, drag is very, very, very hypersexualized. It is not meant for anyone that is not an adult. Basically 18, under the age of 18. If they're under the age of 18, they are not meant to see the shit, although they're probably going to see it on the internet because the internet has everything and it's free access. But still, drag should not be anywhere around kids. And there are drag kids, which is just, it should be a crime. It really should be a crime. That is predatory, and it's, I don't understand how it's not seen as pedophilia. Drag is it's what you see on the screen here. A man dressed up as a woman, gaudy as all fucking hell. And I've never been to one. I don't want to go to one because it's not me. It's not my thing. It's not for me. I respect those who want to do it, who want to go to it. You know, be you, boo-boo. But it's not for me. I don't like it. But these people, they go on stage, they sing, they dance very, very provocatively, and they dress very provocatively as well. Everything about their actions and stuff is very sexualized. It is not for kids. This should not be anywhere around children, and it should be against the law for it to be around children. Let's continue the video.
At a drag queen story time, because I still don't know why that's a thing. There's nothing wrong with drag queens. Enjoy being a drag queen. But why do you have this obsession of reading to children? Get a hobby. Get a different hobby. Any other hobby. Paint Warhammer. Collect Pokemon cards. Anything else. Recently in Australia, a video went viral on Instagram exposing a book that was outrageously sexual that was aimed at young children.
Okay. This I don't understand that. You know, we should have laws and stuff in place around the world. Well, in Western countries. I can't really say about countries who, like the Middle East and stuff, but, like Australia, America, all this stuff. Should have laws and rules in place where stuff like this, anything that involves sexual stuff, nudity, it should not be anywhere near kids. We want kids to learn stuff, of course, math, history, all that sort of stuff. But stuff about this, I understand sex ed classes, but that's in high school. Sex ed classes should not be taught until high school. And, that's, the regular sort of sex ed classes. But this sort of stuff should not be anywhere near kids. Nowhere near preschool, elementary school, or preschool, kindergarten, elementary school, middle school. It should not be anywhere near any of that. You want to introduce, sex ed and stuff like that. Introduce it in high school where kids are, a little more developed and can make a little bit better decision. Kids are still stupid in high school. I can attest to that. But still, it's just...
Book has since gone viral, and there are two sides of the fence with this story. Some who are dead against it, others who are really for it. And strangely enough, a lot of people are like, I've bought 6 copies of the book, we're going to make it a bestseller. And I don't understand that attitude, but I want to play the middle ground. I want to see if I agree with things in the book, and maybe kids should see these things, and see if there are other things that are just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus.
Welcome to Sex, a book sold at Big W and marketed towards your children. And it says so on the very first page, whether you're an apprehensive 11-year-old. Size matters, talking about penis size.
Okay, that's a whole heap of dicks. I can't show the dicks. The full version's on Patreon. $5 a month. It's really good. You get all these videos. They're uncensored, no ads, all that type of stuff. They actually go longer as well. Anyway, now I don't think so far we've seen anything that outrageous. Dicks are in books, okay? It's an anatomical part of the human body, usually part of the man's body, but in 2023 it could be a part of everybody's body. Who fucking knows? I don't think there's that much of an issue with showing heaps of dicks. This book is aimed at 11-year-olds plus. Now, do I think that 11-year-olds should be talking about penis size? I don't fucking know. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. And you know what?
No, they really should not. Personally, I don't think they should. No. That size matters. That's so fucking stupid. That sort of shit should not be anywhere near children. It really should not.
It's not just 11-year-olds who this book is aimed at. Yumi Steins, who co-wrote the book, she said, and before you ask what age exactly, it depends where your kid is at in maturity. Roughly 10 to 15-year-olds, but I'd happily, with a mature and smart 8-year-old, have a flick.
No. 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 Look, the 15 and older, I can understand. But 8-year-old? I'm sorry. No, fuck off. Fuck off, lady.
Through. Okay, let's remember that statement because it's gonna get a bit weird. Back to the dicks in the book. I don't think there is a book at schools right now that doesn't have one dick drawn in it, so I will add that. But it says here, making fun of someone's penis size or shape is mean and boring. You would
mean and boring. You wouldn't do it about their skin color or nose shape. The stupidity is strong with this book.
Wouldn't make fun of someone's skin color or nose shape, would you? Skin color, probably a good message there. Don't do that. But have you ever been to school? Have you ever been to a high school or a grade school, a public school? If you have a big nose, you're fucked.
Yeah, kids are in schools, kids are really brutal. I mean, their filter is almost fucking gone. They're just, oh man. If there's something that sticks out about you, you are gonna get railed. Oh my god, during high school, I was actually a social outcast. Even the people who I thought were my friends even joined in on making fun of me. So I was surprised I even got a girlfriend during high school. But yeah, I was pretty much a social outcast, had almost no friends. Kids are brutal.
Fuckity fucked. They attract bullies like flies to fresh dog shit, particularly if your nose looks like a big, long, hard dick. All in all, do I have an issue with the dick size page? Nah, not really. Who gives a shit?
Scissoring, complete with illustration.
Fuck me. Okay, that...
Yeah. No. No.
That's a change of pace from dick size. We have two different chicks here with two different skin
One of them looks like they're amputated.
colours, because that's very important. Two white chicks would have... That's fucking white supremacy right there if you put that in. I'm glad you didn't do that. The lady with the darker skin has an arm off. Why? Why are we talking about people, amputees, having sex? This is supposed to be a relatable book. And yes, there are people without arms, sure. But why the fuck are you trying to get across to all kids by saying, look at this woman without an arm. She can scissor, and so can you. I will say this, the lady without an arm, she actually teaches a very important lesson to children everywhere.
She teaches how to play patty cake. I'm sorry. So mean.
Don't run with scissors. You'll lose a fucking arm. Question though, why are 11-year-olds and very mature 8-year-olds learning about scissoring? I've got no fucking clue. I don't think this is appropriate for young children in primary school before they get to high school. I don't think that's appropriate at all. Older kids in high school, sure, whatever. But I'd like to draw your attention to...
Yeah, older kids in high school, it's fine because, you know, they're already fucking, so why not? But, God, this book. I'm sorry, but that book needs to be burned.
Something more important on the page. This is Gemma. See Gemma? She's telling tales to possibly 11-year-old and even 8-year-old mature children that she can't come without penetration.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? Where? What?
Gee, thanks Gemma for that update. I love it. Also, can we zoom in right now? Why does everyone's nose in this book look like a tiny cock?
The lowdown on anal sex.
Is it appropriate to teach these kids about having a stinky dick through anal sex? I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, as an older child or teenager, yeah, sure, you should probably learn about that. But still, why would the old love who wrote this book say that an 8-year-old who's mature can read this? Fucking mate. These are babies you're talking about. Babies.
Fingering.
Okay, I'm not mad at this one. If anything should be taught to young boys, it's fingering, okay? When I was a young man, take me back. Let's go back. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was like I was trying to point at a menu in a foreign language. I had no idea. That one. I want that one. We're trying to get as deep as we can, as quick as we can, and change fucking angles.
Oh my God, that's bad.
We've got no idea. So maybe a book that teaches us how to finger is probably a good idea.
How do you finger someone? Again, complete with illustrations.
Now that's helpful right there. Maybe not to an 11-year-old, but a 16-year-old. Not if you're me though. The closest thing I got to fingering was trying to get the flavouring at the bottom of a packet of shakes.
Oh
This bit's a bit weird though. I want you to guess the next word. Putting one or more fingers inside the vagina can also feel very pleasurable for the... What is the answer? Is it A, woman, B, female, C, vagina owner? The answer's C, because there's vagina owners apparently.
These woke motherfuckers. It's
That's the type of slave trade I'm trying to get into, to be honest. In fact, in the back of my wardrobe, I have a few vaginas that I own.
Hand jobs. Oral sex. Oral sex on a penis.
Again, I'd say these are important tips for older teenagers. 11-year-olds, fucking no. One problem I have with this section is they say with oral sex you should communicate where your ejaculate is going to go with the person who's performing oral sex. And I just like...
No, we're just gonna stay silent and say, surprise! my stomach hurts.
Like to say, no, wait. Women love surprises. There's a hot tip from the Buttsman.
The virginity myth, and as it says there, I think virginity is such an outdated concept, downplaying virginity. Porn.
Why the fuck does every single character in this book have a tiny dick for a nose? I thought dick sizes didn't matter, but now you just got little dicks everywhere.
And of course, sexual and gender identities. They couldn't leave that one out. I'm 13 and I'm confused about my sexuality. How can anyone think they're not coming after the children after seeing books like this for sale openly in Big W?
Okay, the gender identity stuff, that's worrying for children because you're going to have a whole generation of kids.
Here's the thing. About 80-90% of the time when a child says, I am a, like if they're a boy and they say, I am a girl. I think I'm a girl. 9 times out of 10, they're going to eventually grow out of it. So just let them think what they want. Eventually they'll grow out of it or they'll stick to it. You don't need to encourage the shit.
If they're a little bit depressed or a little bit anxious, go, hey, hang on, what if I'm the wrong gender? And then they're going to go and get fucking hormone replacement therapy. And then they're going to go, well, that didn't quite work, so I'm going to get this cut off and that cut off. And then they're going to realise, hang on, I'm just gay. And I'm not being hyperbolic, this shit's happening all over the Western world. Referrals to gender clinics are going through the roof to the point where many of them have to actually close. Yeah. They've got to close because there's too many fucking kids coming through. Decade on decade, the numbers of young children who have gender dysphoria are increasing. Thousands upon thousands. And you may say that there's nothing wrong with that. And there isn't anything wrong with being trans or non-binary, even though the non-binary is fucking... Come on, mate, pick one. The problem is these kids are way too young to make
non-binary
decisions.
doesn't exist.
And it's books like this that make it acceptable for children to believe that they are a different gender when they're probably just a little bit different. And then they make all these decisions that will affect them for the rest of their days. So anyway, if you do feel a bit gender dysphoric, just wait. Just wait until you're an adult and then make whatever decision you want. Now, this story received a whole heap of media attention. People were talking about it everywhere on social media, all that type of stuff, to the point where some people who were really pro the book, which I thought was really weird, they said, oh, I've bought 3 for all me kids and I've bought 2 for me niece and nephew and everyone needs to see this. I don't get it. I don't get why people are suggesting that all children need to see this. If you're a 16-year-old, yeah, sure, okay. You don't need to see it, but if you do see it, it's not going to be a problem. 11-year-olds, mature 8-year-olds, that's an issue because they're too young to see that stuff. It's the same as if they stumbled across porn on the internet, which they will do probably very soon.
Yeah, if you want your child to oh, your kid's probably going to find out a lot before you ever give them the birds and the bees talk because of the internet. Ugh, God, there's so much porn on the internet. I swear, it's like, I swear to God, there's like more porn on the internet than there is anything else.
It's not an appropriate lesson to be taught to someone who is so very young. When they're a little bit older, go nuts, all right? I don't know about the scissoring stuff. Lesbians out there, come on. Fucking pick up your game. That's bullshit, all right? But the other stuff, the butt sex, the oral sex, those are important lessons. The fingering, sure. You probably should learn about that type of stuff. I think what's mixed in here is angry religious people, conservative people who are like, I need to be outraged by this. And then there's the progressive folks who are like, no, I need to buy 50 of these fucking books and teach every child about fingering. Everyone calm down. It's a fucking weird book. Not for young kids, for older kids. End of fucking story, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Make sure you go and get some of the fuck...
Yeah. It's really not. I mean, if 16 and older, if they want to read this book and, you know, check it out, that's fine. Go right ahead. Go nuts! But, yeah, just anyone under 16, just leave it. Leave it out. It doesn't need to be anywhere near kids that are from pre-K to, I'd say, sophomore year high school. I don't know how the school system works in anywhere else other than in America, but yeah, just no. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I stream over on Twitch Tuesdays through Saturdays, so please go check me out on there. And I also have a TikTok, so link to my Twitch and TikTok are in the description below. Please make sure to check those out. I do also have a Discord that you all can join. Link to that is also down below. If there are any other videos or TikToks you'd like to see me react to, please make sure to drop the link to those videos or TikToks down below in the comments section. I will get to them as soon as I can. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.